Hello, hello, and welcome to Baseball Sunday here in the GSL. I am your main host for the day, Jana, and I'm joined by Lyra.
I'm your tertiary host.
Well, who's our secondary? We only have two people in this booth.
Fuck. Dude, we forgot the secondary host.
Well, we're
Hey,
here
before you
earlier.
start, you gotta
Yes.
turn on the baseball ambiance.
Okay.
I won't abide without it. Also, when you said mics are gonna go hot, I don't know why, but in my head I wanted to say monkey fucker really loudly as soon as you stopped. As soon as you counted down 3, 2, 1.
There we go. All right, that'll work. Okay, so we're here earlier than normal. Welcome to the new Sunday schedule. We're playing afternoon games now. So, before we get started, as our first game scheduled at the top of the hour, let's talk about where we are in the league right now. Welcome to the pregame show. I know we haven't done this much lately, but we're getting close to the end of the season, and so I feel like it's as good of a time as any to talk about, hey, where are we standing? Where is everything? What the hell is going on in the GSL? Uh, so, let's take a look first at our standings, which have not been updated for week 9 or for game 9 yet. However, so this will be out of date for two conferences. Right now, we're looking at two very strong teams in Reykjavik and Louisville, who had their match earlier on Friday. Reykjavik still undefeated, now 9-0. Very impressive run
Minnesota
so far
coming
for
up
them.
next week.
Yeah, they've got Minnesota next week, which is going to be interesting to say the least. I don't.
That's who took them down last time, or rather, I should say, I believe it was the other way around. Actually,
Yeah,
Minnesota was basically perfect until
until
right
Reykjavik.
before the Minnesota game or the
Yeah,
Reykjavik game. They got took down by Northern Rhode Island, but one of Reykjavik's only losses on the season was Minnesota, and arguably both teams are stronger now. So
yeah,
something to watch out for. The only other team that Reykjavik will play this season that they lost to in the regular season was Bamberg, and they split the series with Bamberg last season. They have a chance to do it again this season. They won already against Bamberg early in the season, but they play Bamberg for the last game of the season. It's one of the fiercest rivalries in the league. So that'll be in just 5 weeks or so, unless we can't get stats updated, which that's another thing. If anybody's on Twitch, guys, we will be going on hiatus after the or before the All-Star break if we cannot get stats done. I am trying to start work on some of it soon, but I just do not have the time to be going through all of the old VODs. Please contact me on Discord if you can help. Anything's appreciated. Thank you.
So yeah, as we look at the Odyssey Conference, we have two very obvious frontrunners for each division, or one for each division here. Louisville basically going to be taking Kokyo Division without a shadow of a doubt, and same with Reykjavik taking the Gushin Division without a shadow of a doubt. This then leaves our two wildcard spots, which are a little bit more interesting to look at. Honolulu.
Well, I mean, Honolulu's
and
had a great
Bamberg are
season.
in good positions here.
You could argue that it's been like a weak schedule, slightly weak schedule, only with losses to DC, Louisville, and Reykjavik. You know, they had a they were able to clutch up a win against Bangkok, and other than that, and Bamberg, and other than that, have played some pretty middling or lower tier teams. They've got Hollywood next week, and then rematches against Sao Paulo, Oaxaca, and Louisville. Oaxaca, of course, kind of on the upswing, so we'll see how that game will go. That'll be pretty determinate.
Yeah, Oaxaca winning their third game this week. against Grenoble, a shutout 10-0 win.
That's a huge turnaround from what we've
It is
seen
a huge
in the
turnaround
past.
for the
So,
Cheesers. They have been kind of in the gutter all season, and they've turned around and now have 2 wins at 10 runs. So, and
but the nearest catch up to Honolulu is Bomberg with 5 wins.
yeah, so
So
Bamberg, Honolulu are probably are likely to
it would
wildcard for
take
these
some
wildcard teams.
pretty amazing stuff from Oaxaca or Sao Paulo and a pretty much a choke from Bomberg or Honolulu, which I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest with you is highly possible. Both
Yes.
teams have games next week and at the end of the season that are going to be very determinant.
Yep.
And for Honolulu, also that Oaxaca game. I think Sao Paulo is kind of an easy lock for them. For Bomberg, I think Dublin and Grenoble are going to be decently easy locks, all things considered. Also worth noting, Bomberg does not have the tiebreaker against Oaxaca. So if Bomberg and Oaxaca tie, Oaxaca gets the wild card spot. So that's kind of an interesting situation that's
kind of
developing
that that's kind of that risky spot to be in for Bomberg, because this, sure, it's not likely you will be in this situation, Bomberg, but there's still a really, really odd chance that it could happen.
I
And
mean,
that's
I project them
again,
as going 2-2, which
2-2
means
down the stretch.
you end the season 8-7. So that's enough, right? But
yeah, 8-7 should be enough. Yeah.
I can also predict that Oaxaca only loses one of their last 4 games, and that's 7-6. And so if they clutch up against Louisville and Bomberg slips up even once, that's all it takes.
Yeah, it's gonna be it
down to the
could be
wire.
a close run between the two, but it's a very uphill battle for the Cheesers if they want to make it into wildcard.
Meanwhile, in the Galaxy Conference, the Bumble division currently being led by a large margin by the DC Blossoms, and in the Spring division, it's still Bangkok, but a lot closer. Toronto with a wild card spot, and I believe it's a 4-way tie between Minnesota, Asheville, Casablanca, and Las Vegas. They're all 4-5.
Yeah, they're all looking in at that second wild card spot right now. Very, very close between them all. And if we want to talk about log jams, we can look up at the Sunshine Conference, which is even less determined.
Oh boy.
Kyoto leading the conference and the Jet division at 6-2.
The schedule.
And then following up, we have like every other team in the division, or every other team in the conference, basically, excepting Shanghai and Shanghai, Melbourne, and no, just Shanghai, Melbourne. Those two are a little behind. Melbourne at 4-4, and Shanghai 0-8. Oh, and Firenze, sorry, 2-6. This then leaves Kampala, Hollywood, Texas, and Arkansas sitting at 5-3 apiece. Hollywood currently, notably, though, in the lead for the Rocket division. So that means the wildcard race at the moment is Kampala, Texas, Arkansas.
Yeah, so notably, Hollywood currently has the tiebreaker over Arkansas, and over Texas does not have the tiebreaker over Kampala. Kampala has the tiebreaker over Kyoto if they can catch up, and has it over Hollywood, but not over Texas and not over Arkansas. Yes. Arkansas has it over Kampala, has it over Texas, does not have it over Hollywood.
It's a weird web of stuff here,
and listen, tonight's not going to make things easier. Texas with a almost guaranteed win over Shanghai. Arkansas's got to play Melbourne. Hollywood's got to play Kyoto, who, despite having a pretty easy schedule, is ahead in the standings of Hollywood.
Yes.
Right?
So actually, this Kyoto game does determine the conference right now.
Yeah.
The winner of this game leads the conference, which is super weird. We love tiebreakers. So yeah, many teams in this division seem to be evenly matched so far. It's gonna be an interesting run down the stretch, and especially as we head into the final divisional games, it's going to be claws will be at throats in the Rocket division and the Jet division.
This is why the divisional games are all at the end for all these conferences, because it shifts around so fucking much.
Oh yeah,
it really does.
It's gonna be a madhouse with the final 3 games in this conference. Arguably,
because there's also going to be very few people that are going to be. There's also very few people that are going to be able to say that they hold like a 5-1 or a 6-0 divisional record, and that was a pretty good indicator last year. Like last year, I think I ended up with the 3 seed overall, but I had a perfect divisional record, whereas like Reykjavik, Texas had a 5-1, and basically everyone else had like 3-3 or 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, you had 3-3. You made it to the finals, so it's not necessarily indicative or anything like that. But, Texas and Reykjavik.
I mean, the old
Texas
structure,
and Minnesota both got first rounded, basically.
In the old structure, those would be your first opponents. They aren't anymore. So that's the thing, is that moving into our new playoff structure, it could very easily end up with like, yeah, sure, you played all these games against your conference, but your first opponent is not in conference, and that could be a big determining factor here as to who ends up on top.
Currently Reykjavik, Louisville, Kyoto, and DC all have a bye round. So I would be playing Minnesota in the first round. You would be playing Texas, probably. Toronto, Kampala, and Honolulu, Arkansas. That's really rough. I'm sure there's some like tiebreakers that move a couple of those around, but like again, that's that tension that I was talking about all this weekend, about there's all of these teams that refuse to budge and become mid or become good and start like winning games in a row.
Some things need to be sorted. And we're about at sorting time, so it will be
let's get to
interesting to find out. Yes.
Firenze's kind of had an off season to start, or an off season. They had a couple promising losses and a couple promising victories, but the past 3 games have not been kind to them. And tonight, they're mainly just trying to gatekeep Kampala from continuing to be close to the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, focusing on playing the spoiler here tonight. We're going to see if that's going to help them and, hold back the Cobs as the playoff race tightens here in the Sunshine Conference. We'll be starting in just a moment as we take you down to Kampala, where the Inferno meet the Cobs.
Hello and welcome to Sunshine Conference Game Day 9. We're in Kampala, Uganda, as the Cobs are taking on the Firenze Inferno here on Luigi's Mansion.
Here we go.
First pitch has been thrown. It's a strike.
And that's a drive out to right, bobbled by Green Shy Guy. And it gets to the wall. Double coming in. Extending for 3. No, they're going to hold.
Classic mansion game.
Classic mansion game.
Classically
See,
awful.
we love the mansion. The mansion can is the only place where this kind of garbage can happen.
It's the equalizer.
Right. It's the equalizer. Now, Peter had a little bit of a rough night last time. The doubleheader did not seem to be doing him any favors. He's not going to be hitting one deep at his first appearance here. So, we shall see how he's affected throughout the night. Again, he has had a little bit of a struggle this season. Or, more recently, he's had a little bit of a struggle getting that ball out. And we'll see how that continues tonight. But not a good starting sign. Purple Toad considering a run to third. would not have made it doubles back. 2 outs here. Runner on second for Baby Peach. And that is a bad contact hit. Stuffed in the inside. Tossed to first. And the Cobs will take over. Scoreless first inning leads Blue Noki here. The bottom of the first for the Cobs. Dotting both edges here, Yoshi. Throwing some pitches around the plate. That one going down. Will be strike one. And a quick toss to first after a hit. Throws it.
Do you have the
out
baseball
number 1
ambiance?
Oh, 1 sec. Let me start playing. Oops.
I gotta be on your ass about it. Hi, TZ.
Blue Critter up with a deep ball. It's not going to make it even to the warning track. Brought down there. Just right of center by Baby Mario. 2 outs, 1 runner on for Birdo. And let the drive up, brought down. Baby Mario once again. Center field. Getting a lot of action out here so far tonight. That is a...
What? Oh, World Cup Finals right now?
set of zeros.
Fuck, dude, I forgot about that. Who gives a shit? It's Spain,
baseball,
Argentina. We cared more about the third place match, man.
And that's a chip
It's
up by...
fucking Hitler versus Pol Pot. I'll spoil it for you right now. Spain wins 2-1.
Hoping. Inside ball there. Counts 1-1 for Baby Mario. Chip up, brought down, and a quick double play will clear the bases.
Crazy to see Birdo on first.
I mean, yeah, it is a little weird seeing that there and not on second or short. But considering how Birdo's the next pitcher in this lineup, it's probably better to leave them on first. Because that would mean Birdo, Madge coming in for a third. So, or likely third, Green Madge. So you can then put Birdo onto second base. I don't know, it's a little roundabout, but seems to be effective so far this season. Diving catch there from Red Critter. Bring up out number 1. Still scoreless. Bottom of the second so far. Okay. And
looking for a 0-0 game tonight.
Yeah, 0-0 game tonight. Gonna be interesting. Here's hoping.
It's gonna go 16 innings, and then we just say, fuck it, it's a draw.
There's no draws in the game of baseball.
But it would be really funny if we did it. We already have a football schedule.
We'll put it back on Firenze to break the scoreless tie.
Can you imagine if it was like, yeah, Kampala gets a tie, so they tie break everyone else? Like it supersedes any other tiebreakers.
The tie is stupid. I had that issue in the PPA. Game fucking 1, we had a 0-0 tie. And I
can you imagine it's the end of the season and Kampala is like, what would it be, like 3-4?
Oh, sorry, it was 1-1.
7-4-1, and somebody else is
deep drive for Tom Scott, and
no,
it is no longer a scoreless game.
There you go. Can you imagine though if it was like 7-5-1, somebody else is 7-6, so they don't get to go in?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you though, like
stupid.
Given the caliber of how stuff is, you're gonna need an 8-5 record to get into the playoffs right now.
Oh yeah,
that's what it looks like for most people.
Oh yeah, here it is. I found the image I made after it. There we go.
Incompetent. Oh, rookies and an eggs team. I
Yeah,
wonder why. They tied
well, I wonder how that happened.
1-1.
They tied at 1, huh? Who could have guessed? Deep ball here for Peter. It's clearing. He's got it. Guernsey up 4.
Guernsey putting the sweat on Kampala. Trying to spoil it for the Cubs.
4-0. And there's a deep ball for Red Critter. He's going to add 1, too.
You're joking.
Home run. Just, you know, a solo homer out to left on Mansion. You know, a normal occurrence. Things that happen every day. 5-0 Firenze. And here comes Birdo. Crowd going a little bit crazy about seeing Birdo out. They're down 5, though. It's a good grab there by Red Pianta. We'll bring the first out of the half inning. And that will be a second ground out. Tossed over to first. Baby Mario at the plate. Unsuccessful at his first at-bat. Let's see if things change this time around. They will not. So we head to the bottom of the third. Firenze up 5. Pretty solid position, especially on Mansion. Kampala, can they dig themselves out of the hole? First up is Lewis. Their 8th spot in the lineup. And that's going to squeeze past neither player feeling like diving, or potentially a little bit of miscommunication as to who was supposed to dive for that. So 1 runner on for baby Luigi. First time at the plate tonight. Chip shot up to shallow center. And a base hit.
Runners on first and second for Blue Noki. Blue Noki's actually been pretty decent for the Cubs, and it is the top of the lineup. She'll hit it straight to center right. That's a deep drive. That'll send one home. Kampala's on the board.
Baby Mario getting stuck on the tombstone there. Here comes 2. And a standing
That'll be
triple.
in time. What a triple. Base is cleared from Blue Noki. What a boo item as well.
Yep. That, tombstone just getting in the way there. Baby Mario unsure of how to handle it. Gonna lead to an extra
Great dive
base
for
and
baby
probably an
Luigi
extra
at the
RBI.
plate as well. Red Pianta with no outs.
Red Pianta.
Red Pianta. Pianta.
And there's
Pianta,
another one.
Pianta.
5-3. Just like that. The gap closing. Kampala cutting the lead
Even
to
if
2.
Baby Mario hadn't just missed that, Blue Noki would have gotten home, but it's more embarrassing that he did miss it.
Yes.
So Blue Critter here. The tying run at the plate.
Yeah.
So if Blue Critter gets some weird-ass corner shot, even on Mansion,
And there it goes. Going foul.
that'll go foul.
Again, has the juice. Didn't have the angle. Has he got it this time? No. That's
No,
going-
weight room moment.
That's the weight room. Take him back. Still 5-3. Now Birdo's a little bit of a surprise hitter. Could go deep, but I mean,
Could
in
be
a
dog
stage
shit
this-
or could hit a line drive. She never hits home runs, man. I hate it.
I mean, it happens sometimes. It's a rare.
When we
It's a
do like the
surprise
massive rebalance, if that's approved by GMs, I'm reworking Birdo entirely.
And that's a chip shot up to center. 2 runners on now. For Civilian Boo. 2 outs, 2 on, down by 2. Bottom of the third.
Salaryman boo.
And that's going to be a grounder picked up by Peter. Quickly tossed to second for a for out number 3. That'll move us to the top of the 4th. Firenze still up 2. For a pretty impressive 3rd inning for both teams. Breaking the scoring doors open. And we'll see if they can... if either team is able to shut them. Down 2 in the count. Sam Darnold. And that's going to be a grounder quickly tossed to first.
Great grounding, or great scoop up by Green Magic Koopa there.
Yeah, slightly unreliable in some scoop ups. Like, the Magic sometimes just take a little bit longer, and it's unsure as to why, because they can just walk in front of it, and sometimes they don't choose to. And that's a good dive there from Blue Critter. Out number 2, ground ball tossed to first. Tom Scott. And that's another grounder fielded by our Green Madge. Toss to first. Quick half inning there. It's Kampala. Heads back to the offense. Green Madge at the plate. They're back 3. Let's see how they perform here. Diving catch from Peter will retire.
You know, when I think about how the teams function and how drafts work in Sluggers, right? I often think about like what the ideal will be like. If you got all of the best drafters and lineup makers and stuff that CPU Sluggers has ever seen, and you got them all in these environments, what are the teams they actually would make? And because, you know, they would also draft against each other. Nobody would be getting Petey, Birdo, and Wiggler on one team. Nobody would be getting, you know, a bunch of characters that work. They'd be all screwing each other over and trying to make what they can work. And I honestly think stuff like Firenze and Kampala might actually be closer to what the norm would be in that environment. So it's very interesting to see that kind of thing. But I think because...
Bobble there in center field, Baby Mario.
Whoa!
That's going to be
deep
huge,
there.
Costly. 1 run will score.
Did I make Blue Noki, like, crazy good or something?
Blue Noki has gotten 2 triples this game, I'd like to mention.
What the fuck? Who else has Blue Noki? I'm curious.
2 triples and 3 RBI. So it's been an interesting night for Blue Noki, that's for sure.
The Tachyons have Blue Noki, and I don't think they use her.
Chipped up to left of center, and scores tied. An RBI single from Red Pianta.
Oh no, they do not. They
5 all,
started
bottom
using
of the 4th. 2 outs on the board. Firenze starting to slide.
And Blue Noki's on the Lightning, and they use her to good effect there too. Wow. So Blue Noki secretly really good.
Pre-charge engage here for the Inferno with Baby Peach taking the mound. And a quick out lined to center.
Yeah, great time to pull in Baby Peach. Great time to stifle the offense. It's time for their offense to get to work, but it is a tied ball game over halfway through the game. So
good chip shot.
Great spot for the Cobs. Great spot for the Inferno.
Yeah, anyone's game. Plenty of star power here to be used as well. So
it's almost like we're back at 0-0.
That's a deep ball here. Peter,
just like that, though,
gonna take another one. Put them up 2 again. Just a solid hit to center field, right over the wall. No one coming in to help. They're just gonna let that sail. 7-5, Inferno.
Red Critter comes up to the plate here. Birdo immediately trying to crash out. Will she succeed in doing so? Strike 1.
Red Critter won't
He'll
be going
slap
for a
hit on strike 2.
tonight.
That'll be popped up in a left field. Baby Luigi will grab that for out number 1. Baby Peach now takes the plate.
And
that'll be out number 2.
Toss to first. Still good play by the top of the lineup. Put home another 2. That's a deep ball from Red Koopa of all players. Not gonna make it over the wall, but I don't know,
Koopa
in
the
some
killer.
stadiums it might have been.
They made Red Koopa high traj power class in Mushroom Baseball League. I have him at my 2 on my Bowser team.
That's really
It's
fun.
kind of fun.
I think that might
It's
be
kind of
something we
fun.
need to adopt.
Yeah, I've got like 1 or 2
Alright,
things
with a
from
deep
their
drive
balance patch
to
that I
left.
really like.
It's gonna make it to
Oh,
the
what a good
wall.
drive!
Only a single off of it, but very good hit.
There's a couple very specific things from
Big
MBL
pickup
that I
there.
definitely want to adapt. I think it'll be fun.
A line drive to third. We brought in for out 1. Civilian Boo with a chip shot to shallow center. And another base hit. 2 on, 1 out. Tying run there on first for Green Madge. Chip shot bobbled by Red Critter.
Bobbled.
And there
the
comes
ghost comes
coming
out.
in.
Boo rounds third, decides not to go for it. Unfortunately, just too slow. He's one of the slowest characters in the game. If it was anybody else there, he might have been able to get home. But 1 RBI and runners on the corners for Green Madge. Great performance. Now Lewis to try and keep things going. He's got 1 out. And he's 1 run behind.
And
That
there
gets
it goes.
past.
That'll tie the game. He's not going to make it to
That will
first,
get-
though. Where
Yeah,
are
that's
the
crazy.
wheels on him?
Tied
A
ball
little
game
bit of a
again.
low-effort run.
What the fuck?
That's going to be brought down for out number 3. Game tied at 7.
I believe the 3rd time tonight this game's been tied. Frenze getting it done on offense, but just can't do anything on defense, so the Cobs just trying to keep up. Yeah,
Top
quite
of the
literally
6th.
the 3rd time this game's been tied.
7-7. Here with Baby Mario as they head into their backstretch of the lineup.
Yeah,
Sam
now
Darnold.
the sinking is a little bit out of whack. Not like it was in, the 5th inning. Everything felt like a fresh game, but maybe it doesn't feel like a fresh game despite the fact that it's tied here in the top
Sam
of the
Darnold with a
6th.
good hit, unfortunately not getting down fast enough. And caught in center
Just
field.
sailed it straight into his mitt for sure.
Yeah.
And Yoshi up to the bat here.
Still solid power. That's going to squeeze by.
Yeah, over Green Madge. So Tom Scott with one with 1-1-1. Fuck! I didn't say mommy made me mash my M&Ms 50 times before we started the broadcast. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mama, 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 mama. Top of the lineup again for Kampala, and Inferno just came away with nothing. We're in garbage time, so it
Resident
might be a
tripler
great
here.
chance. Resident tripler.
Yeah,
2
they're
triples
only,
on the
they're-
night. Have
yeah,
yourself
their
a game.
only hits of the night have been 2
Pre-charge.
triples.
And it's
Deep ball.
another great hit.
Ah, no triple? No triple.
It'll just be a single that time. The shell unfortunately missed. And Baby Peach is tired on the mound. Why is Red Pianta pre-charging? No!
Deep ball, Red Pianta. And that'll be
Why
brought
would
down.
you do that? Oh, that will break the outfield ghost
Could be a
headstone.
problem for them later.
Could be a problem later. Left field looking wide open.
Blue Critter. Also going to be pre-charging, looking deep. Not going to be deep enough. Brought down, just right of center. 2 outs on the board.
Bordeaux with a
Berta.
chance to make something happen. You got 2 outs though.
And here comes another pre-charge.
Bad contact. And the POW doesn't hit in the right place. That's 3 outs.
Top of the 7th,
Really
top of the
unfortunate.
lineup.
Really
Forense.
unfortunate performance from your 2-3-4 there for the Cobs. Now Forense has the top of their lineup, so a chance to really get ahead. Now the Cobs are on the back foot. Birdo crashes out for strike 2. We'll see if she can get anything done defensively here. A crash out here would be huge. She chooses not
No,
to
we've
go
got a
for
purple
it.
toad deep drive to left that's going slightly foul.
Chooses
And
not to
that's
do it
going to
again,
be
but it's
grounded.
awful contact.
Here comes Peter. Looking for a third tonight. Deep ball. It's not going to get over the wall, but it's going to put him on. The danger is he's quite slow out there and running. So, not necessarily great to have on base, but it was a solid hit anyway. They're going to take what they can. Deep ball here. Going foul. Red Critter. Swung on the first thing he saw. And that's going to be a grounder. Squeezing
Grounder through the
between-
gap.
Yeah, squeezing between third and short. And 2 on. Here's Baby Peach. 2 RBI on the season. Interesting.
On the
Considering
whole
her
season,
position.
2 RBIs?
Yes, 2 RBI on the whole season.
Ooh.
And that's going to be out number 2, but 2 runners do advance.
Green Magic Koopa too slow to try and turn a double play there.
Here's Red Koopa.
Runners on second and third for Koopa the Rally Killer.
And they're going to try and steal it. Bunt incoming.
Bunts!
Popped up.
Oh my god, that's the worst
That is the
possible way you
worst
could have
bunt
lost
you
that.
could have done.
Trying to steal home, bunting on a star pitch is the only way to not swing and miss at that star pitch, but
Still
you do
at
it in such a way that
sevens.
you pop it up straight to the pitcher. Good lord.
Bottom of the 7th here. Campolo with the chance to take the game. And that'll be brought down by Yoshi there and left. Baby Peach probably not much longer on the mound tonight.
It's honestly insane how long she has been on the mound. She's been tired for like 3 innings now. Civilian Boo
she's
takes
still got
first.
more to give.
Green Magic Koopa.
Star pitch coming out.
You need this
is likely
section
her
of the
last
lineup.
appearance.
You need this section of the lineup to really do well here if you want to
Deep
not
ball.
go to extras. Deep
Oh my
ball.
god.
Over the wall?
No! Caught for an out at the wall.
Oh my god.
What a shot, though.
They
Very
just can't get anything
impressive work,
done.
Not enough. Here's Red Koopa. And
I don't even know where Red Koopa's at on this lineup.
I think Red Koopa's the catcher, if I'm not... No, third base.
Third base, okay.
And we're moving to extras.
We're going to extras.
Still tied
on
at
this
7
game?
after 7.
Offense has slowed down since that 5th inning. Birdo will come
and
off.
Birdo stepping off the mound. Here
For
comes
Blue
Blue
Noki.
Noki. So Birdo now
That could
at
be a little
catcher.
bit worrying.
Really, really
Yeah, you
inside
also-
there.
You also kind of want Green Madge to step
3
up
ball.
first instead of Blue Noki.
Good plate discipline here from Baby Mario. Just not swinging is going to take the walk.
Oh my god.
Very, very good plate discipline there from Baby Mario.
A
Just
4-pitch walk is
seeing
crazy.
all of it and not gonna bite. Sam Darnold with a chip to the left of center. And that will be a base hit for him as well. Yoshi! 2 runners on, no outs, top of the 8th, looking to take the lead. Once again.
After all the Cobbs have done tonight to try and get
There it
stuff
goes.
going,
Chip up,
if they
Baby Mario running
lose-
home, and there's the lead. Firenze, 8-7.
after everything they've done tonight, they're losing on defense, man. They're losing on defense after all of this. You got to clutch it up right here, right now. I'm talking triple play.
That would be favorable for the Cobbs, but they're still down 1. And that's not going to be a triple play. Only 1 will get out. Runners advance to 2 and 3 for Purple Toad. And
Oh,
you know
boy.
who that means is coming up next. So Yup, here he comes. Peter's gonna get one more shot at this, and Yoshi's gonna make it. 2 more RBI from the Magenta Maverick. And just like that, Firenze. Showing that they're not finished yet.
Wow, that is a monumental collapse from the Cubs right now.
Peter just gonna slap it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care for hitting one deep. He's just gonna slap it. Quick pop fly to shallow left will be caught.
Fuck it, I'm tired.
Hey, he hit 2 tonight. You know what? Give it to him. He's earned it. Deep ball here for Red Critter. That one looks like it's over the wall. But it will be brought down by Baby Luigi. Red Critter there looking for 2 as well. Which would have been a crazy night to have on the mansion. 4 home runs on a team is not a common sight. So, with that, 10-7 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Kampala in do or die. Need 3 to tie. Deep ball here for Baby Luigi, going to be brought down in center. For out number 1. Kampala running out of time. Raising the edge of that plate. Good ball placement from Koopa. That will be a base hit for Blue Noki. 4 hits on 5 appearances. Pretty solid night for Blue Noki. And Red Pianta. Staring down a 1-1 count. Both pitches leaning to the outside, and that's a deep ball to left. Will be brought down for an out.
Red Pianta charging is awful for this team. Why is he doing it? He's a speed class. Like, what could compel you to be doing that, you know?
Yeah.
It's the worst possible timing for the Cubs
desire to win
here.
the game? I don't know. They're in crunch time. They need something to happen. Here's Blue Critter.
Yeah, but if he gets on base, Blue Critter can
And
try
that's going to be a bad
run.
hit.
Or do that.
And tossed out at first. That will be it. Firenze taking a 10-7 win on the road. Proving that maybe they're more than we thought.
No, not proving anything.
No, not proving anything? Okay.
No.
Hello. Sorry.
Bucks score. Like, what's happening?
Sorry, I was recording things. So as we take a look here at the boxes. Peter, 2 home runs at 5 RBI. Solid night for him. Yoshi did some pretty good work at the at the plate as well. 3 hits and 1 RBI. Second best on the team in hits tonight, only behind Purple Toad. Now as we take a look at the Cubs, a little bit of a worse story to show here, but the interesting statistic of the night comes from the 2 triples out of Blue Noki.
2 triples, 2 singles.
Yeah, 2 triples at 3 RBI and 2 singles. Very solid play out of Blue Noki tonight, making good use of their spot in the rotation. However, was not enough. A loss in 8. As we get ready for our second game of the night. I keep saying night by default. It's afternoon. Whatever. Whatever.
The 15th game of your mom, and
Dib. Alright. Oops. I forgot to turn off game mode. That's why I did that. Reload the state. There we go. Alright, our next matchup. The Shanghai Cranes. Can they take a game? Or are they doomed to never win? I mean, there's only one way to find out, is there? Texas Coyotes
What
head
happened?
off to Shanghai. Face the Cranes.
If this is the game Shanghai wins, it's the funniest
It's
possible.
infinitely funny, yes.
Truly cementing themselves as a Texas team if they do this, if they lose this.
Go. Write that in. Okie dokie. Texas takes on Shanghai.
We are here in Shanghai, China. The weather is beautiful. The ash trees are fresh. And the Cranes are trying to lose another baseball game. Tonight, the Texas Coyotes. My name is Lyra. I'm joined by Jana.
Hello, hello, hello. It's in fact that time of the night. It is that time of the day again. The Shanghai Cranes are on the baseball field. Two quick hits here for Texas. Brings up Green Toad. In a favorable position here to score. Set up, at the very least. And that will be 3 on. Here comes Green Critter. Base is loaded. Very dangerous situation to be in. Taking 2 strikes here. And they're going to slap. Probably a good call considering the stadium. But, even considering the defense, it might not have been the best. You line that you drive it up to right, and you're free. But 1 will score here. Leaving the bases loaded for Daisy.
It's not like optimal or anything like that, but listen, it's Shanghai.
I mean, you don't
They
exactly
have not
need
scored
to play
any
optimally,
more.
you just need
They've
to play
not
good
scored
enough.
more than 5
That's
runs.
going to be a good double play
in any
there,
game.
brought down by Blooper. Interesting player to have it short, but seems to be putting in the work. Making some pretty alright moves. Probably not in the upper echelon of middle infielders, but better than arguably most.
Who?
Blooper. His plays he's been making this season, at least on the Cranes, has been pretty alright. It's just the rest of the team isn't there
Yeah.
to surround him. Wario will bring another one home and make it.
I think it's because I gave him like higher speed.
And Luigi will pick that up. That pound's gonna land. And we've got bases loaded once again. Yellow match. 3 RBI on the season.
Mustard!
0.7 batting average.
The yellow towels, the yellow rally towels flying in the corner.
Nothing will come home on that, though.
Nothing will come home of it.
2-0. That is a chip shot swallowed up there by Mustard!
Thank you. Yeah, at least the energy can go somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Luigi! Up to bat, bottom to first. Down by 2. That would be a chip shot just between the infielders. Here comes Goom. Goom a drive. That's going to get her out at first, but Luigi will advance. Here's Sans. Runner on second. And that will be brought down. Again, mustard! Pick that up. We're second out of the inning. 2-0. We head to the top of the second. Texas ahead. Cleveland Brown with a drive to left. And that would be a base hit for the Coyotes. Yellow Toad. A charge, a drive, past Luigi, make it to the outfield. And we've got runners on 1 and 2 here for Wiggler, who's showing bunt. Pulls back, takes strike 1. That one outside for 2. And a chip up, sailing under Luigi's jump. And they're going to catch Yellow Toad on second. A little bit of hesitation from Yellow Toad, unable to make it second base. Runners on corners now for Green Toad. Chipped up. And Cleveland Brown will make the run home. 3-0, Coyotes.
Runners on first and second as Green Critter takes the plate again.
He actually going to try and drive this one instead of a slap? Looks like it. That's going to be swallowed up.
He will drive it directly into Blooper's mitt.
Does Blooper have him there? It doesn't look like it.
He has a glove.
Oh.
You didn't see that shit?
No, I didn't see it. I might just be blind.
You are.
Okay. Shohei Ohtani here for the Shanghai Cranes. And that's going to be a line to first, brought in by Warren.
Jana is blind, which is what makes her voice so beautiful.
It's okay. People say I have a face for radio.
And they'd be right.
Ryan here at the plate for the Cranes, and that's going to be out number 3.
She had a face for radio and a voice for silent movies.
Not a lot happening here for Shanghai. 2 hits so far this game. Not a great start, but probably about average for them this season. Daisy, drive up the gap. And that'll be a base hit for the Coyotes.
Wario time.
Nearly every player on the Coyotes has a hit so far. Only one who doesn't being Mustard!
I did it once. You don't need to, keep harping on it.
Okay.
Huge star hit possible here.
And that's gonna hit. Good jump, though.
We'll only get Daisy to the corner, but still a good position for Bert with no outs. That's past the infield.
Oh, that's gonna be overthrown. They're gonna get Daisy on
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Mustard.
Still hitless.
You cursed it. You cursed it by saying it. You cursed it by saying it.
Mustard!
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Only player on the team without a hit.
She's bullying my goat.
That's your goat? I'm sorry.
No, it's not my goat.
Poker Tape Freight President. Ground ball. Tossed to first. Out. And that's a drive caught again.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 quick outs here, leaving Luigi at the plate.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to squeeze by. No item being used? There it comes. Quite late. But a double for Luigi, as Goom Eevee takes the plate. Charging could be looking deep. That's what you want to see Mii's do in a stadium like this, until they get a bad contact. They'll be out at first. Shanghai unable to do much of anything right now. Texas still leads by 3 into the 4th. Cleveland Brown is here to be at home plate, hitting a grounder to first. Yellow Toad that's going to squeeze by for a base hit. Wiggler. Do we see another bunt coming in? No, we don't. Outside corner, strike 1. And that's a deep ball going to foul territory. Can they get there in time? No. And a strikeout on Wiggler.
Whoa.
Pizza.
That's the second strikeout on Wiggler by a me in as many days.
I think that might be Pizza's second strikeout this season. 2 runners on for Green Critter. And a deep drive to left, and that will break it open. 3 score. 6-0 Coyotes.
There you go. That's the nail in the coffin.
I mean,
Shanghai's
it's not
never
over
gotten
yet,
6 runs.
but it's
Shanghai's
not
never
looking
gotten
good.
6 runs in a game.
I mean, again, tonight could be the night.
Yeah, and pigs could fly.
And a nice diving catch there from Pizza will put them back on the offense. Sands with a drive up the gap. That will be a base hit for the Cranes. The 4th hit of the night for this team. Blooper. Charging. Drive to left. And that will be a single. Solid base hit. Shohei Ohtani. No outs, 2 runners on. A drive to center. And that will load the bases for the Cranes. Here's Yellow Pianta. Inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2. The start pitch here. That's going to be caught for a quick out. And they're going for 3. Not going to be in time. A double play. Runners on corners now for Ryan. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. And a chip shot up will land. 1 run scores. Shanghai on the board. El Presidente. 2 runners on, 2 outs. In the bottom of the 4th. Shanghai down 5, and that won't be adding to their score. Six 1 as we head to the top of the 5th. Coyotes at the plate.
6'1". That's the size of the flower man, I think. I don't know, I didn't read. 6'1", the flower man.
Classic Deltarune fan, unable to read.
I know, that's the joke.
And that's a drive. Oh my god, Mustard with the base hit! That's gonna be 2. Bert coming home. Will it be in time? Yes! And 7-1 on an RBI double. Bert running 3 whole bases on that play. Cleveland Brown, it's going to be brought down, and a double play will clear the bases. Back at the top of the rotation, here's Yellow Toad, 4th time at the plate tonight. Currently 3 for 3. 3 for 4. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, Texas Coyotes are up 7-1. Cranes really need to kick it into high gear here. Had a little bit of good movement last inning, but could only deliver 1 RBI out of it. Gonna need a lot more than that if they want to finish this off. That'll be a quick out. Toss to first. Luigi. Most productive hitter so far tonight will not be getting another base hit.
He's always the most productive hitter on this team. Well, it's him and Yellow Pianta.
I mean, some of the Mews can be good sometimes, but not usually. Brought down there. Chip shot too short. So we're at the top of the 6th. Coyotes in a commanding position, 7-1. With Wiggler at the bat. A guaranteed appearance from Green Critter.
This Shanghai Cranes match is brought to you by Taco Bell. That's right, we're sponsored by Taco Bell now. Eat fresh.
Actually don't. I don't think we want to be sponsored by Taco Bell.
They're committed to public safety, goddammit.
Merrill, that
this
is a bad
match also
idea.
Sponsored by John Rod. Quote, "Zuh."
Deep ball, they're going to let that fly. 2 runs will score.
Adam Silver has penalized the Shanghai Cranes $200,000 for tanking in the outfield.
For anti-competitive measures. Who the fuck is Adam Silver, and why is he dictating what happens in our league? Who does he think he is? Stands at the mound now. Any semblance of outfield chemistry there once was is now gone.
Wario time.
9-1. Texas Coyotes are up. Don't worry, they've still got a game against Oaxaca. Surely they'll get a win this season.
Oaxaca's turned it around, okay? Don't put that crap into the world.
I mean, it would be funny.
No, it would not be funny.
Come on, Shanghai needs a win.
No, they
What
don't.
if they lock in for exactly 1 game this season?
You know it's way funnier if the Shanghai Cranes just straight up are the first undefeated, or the first defeated team.
The first defeated team. Well, I mean, if they lose tonight, they will be the first team eliminated from playoff contention. So,
Are they really?
yes, they will be mathematically eliminated after tonight.
Shit, I thought
And
somebody
that's
was
brought
already
down.
there.
2 outs, bottom
I
of the
thought
6th.
Brooklyn was
Shohei
also
Ohtani.
already there, and I just forgot about it.
I did not factor in tiebreakers yet, so just going off of raw record, it'd be the first team out of contention. They might already be out of contention, and I just didn't factor in tiebreakers.
But... No, they're not, because there's a 4-way tiebreaker for 4 and 5, and Brooklyn's 1 and 8.
And that's a deep ball.
There's 4 games left.
Garbage time home run. Yellow Pianta hits 2 home.
What the
We're not done yet in Shanghai. As in the bottom of the 6th, the score gets cut to, or the lead gets cut to 6. 9-3.
10 feet 20, the flower man.
Drive here from Ryan will get down on a base hit. Following it up, bottom of the lineup, El Presidente. And that's a drive. That puts another one on. As Pizza takes the plate. 2 outs, 2 on. Deep ball here. What is happening? Doesn't matter, though. Gonna be brought down for an out.
Goofy.
Just, you know, it's just a little bit of goofy interactions. See, they're trying. 9-3 is right at the top of the 7th. Texas up. And Mustard at the plate. Tipped up. Going fair. And a base hit. Cleveland Brown wrapping up the 4th rotation through this lineup.
Good lord, what a drive.
And that will put runners on corners here for Yellow Toad. Top the rotation once again. Currently 3 for 4 on the night. And they're just
what the fuck?
A little bit of weird base running there. And we've got runners on corners again for Green Toad. Only perfect hitter tonight. Now 10-3. 5 hits on 5 appearances. Green Critter. Significantly less, though. Well, not significantly. 2 home runs, 1 single. And we've got bases loaded. That's 2 singles. Here comes Daisy. Looking to make something out of this. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Up by 7. And no, she won't. Here come the Cranes, staring down a 7-run deficit. Back up at nearly the top of the lineup. Luigi leading off for their final half inning. That'll squeeze through the gap. Good item use will ensure a base hit for Luigi. Here comes Goom. Goomy via drive, and that will be an unfortunate double play. 1 out away from elimination. Shanghai Cranes staring down the barrel. And a base hit. And Whaler deciding to step off the mound, leaving the last out to Wario. You know, just stat pad a little bit. That way you can say he only gave up 3 runs, just in case.
Wario time.
A drive here from Blooper. Put 2 on for Shohei Ohtani. Looking down, strike 1.
Yeah.
And that's not going anywhere. And that's it for the Shanghai Cranes. First team eliminated from playoff contention in a 10-3 loss against the Coyotes.
Oh boy. All right, move on. I don't even want to see box scores.
Damn. Damn. Too bad. You're going to see box scores anyway.
Fuck!
Unsurprising there. Our big leader out of all this being Green Critter. Put in 2 home runs and 2 singles for 5 RBI on the night. Good showing for him. Single-handedly scored half the team's runs. Meanwhile, the Cranes. Oh, they're the Cranes. I don't know what else there is to say, really. Pizza pitching a strikeout early in the game today. So yeah, let's head back to the studio as we set up for Game 3. And I will take a brief break. I need to get some more water.
I'm taking
So
a
give
goon
me
break
just a moment.
for W goons. No, nothing. Okay.
Oh. Oh, it still says 5 p.m. Pacific? Yeah, I'll change that. Whoops. I did not really have time to mess with that today. Oh, well. Yeah, because games are now starting at noon. All right. Let's get into our third matchup of the night. Did Obsessed say anything? No. What was Obsessed's last pick? Day. Okey-dokey.
Yeah.
Day it is. That would be State 3. There we go.
He did actually. You know what? I should have responded to him because he texted me last night saying, "Did I win?"
Well, we're gonna find out now.
If he wins, I'm gonna text him yes. Like after.
I also just want to send Obsessed a DM at random that says yes. Just no context. Just yes.
Okay. Just say yes now before the game
Well, we don't know if he won yet.
Well, then send him a text that just says maybe.
Instead of a text that says maybe. All right. We've got liners and timberbacks. The timberback. Oh wait, I left game mode on again. Damn it. Reload the
The
stage.
Kimbabacks.
The timberbacks.
How's stat tracker work going, by the way?
It's working. I'm getting stuff taken care of with C squared. It's probably not
Okay,
gonna be
cool.
done by the end of the season.
Well, I know that, but
All right. Melbourne taking the trek out to Arkansas. The Liners at the Timberbacks. Welcome to beautiful Magnolia, Arkansas, as the Timberbacks take on the Liners. I'm your main commentator, Jana, and I'm joined today by Hira.
no, you're not.
Okay. I'm not joined today by Lila. Quick out number one there. Two quick outs there. Another one on a grounder. Leaves empty bases for K-Roll. And pre-charge on the mound. Be a little hard to fight through if you're the Liners today. Oh, wait, shit, that's the war. Oops. There we go. That's the right one. We've got the yellow Liners today. Two outs, one on. Top of the first. And a drive up to center will get down. Here comes Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy of all players. Staring down an 0-2 count. Very much in the hole. And that's going to be chipped up. Bases loaded. As the Liners start. Boomerang Bro! One home run so far, could be looking for a second. No, that's going to be a grounder, quickly tossed to second. Bases loaded, nothing delivered. 0 on the scoreboard for the Liners as the Timberbacks take over the plate. Here comes Doc Lewis, leadoff hitter for Arkansas. And that's a drive past K-Roll. The base hit. Dark Bones following up. A drive down the third baseline. That will go foul by about 3 feet. Another drive down the third baseline. This one inside. Will be a base hit for the Timberbacks. Here comes Bowser. Big season for him so far. Let's see what he delivers here in the bottom of the first with 2 on. Is Bowser tax real? We've got pre-charge from Baby Daisy, so we'll see if that happens. It does, in fact, happen. 3-run score, Timberbacks up in the first. And Baby Daisy, already almost ready to step off the mound, has not even recorded an out yet. One of her worst performances so far this season. And she's gone. It's gonna look terrible for her ERA. Waluigi takes the plate. Shoving the baby to right field. The Liners already in danger. Here comes Fire Bro. Could be delivering another 3 runs here. Charging. Once again, a drive to right. Will be to the wall. Drybones making the run home. And 4-0 Timberbacks. Still not an out recorded for the Liners yet. It's 4-0. And we've got runners on corners once again. And there's our first out. And it will be a double play. Bowser Jr. will stay on third as Toadette approaches the plate. Charging. Deep ball. To the warning track. Going to be caught in center. And finally able to escape the inning. Melbourne now down 4 as they head into the top of the second. Muffin taking the plate here for the Liners, and that's a drive out and right. Hideous Creature, Blue Yoshi, up to the plate. Again, that's pre-charge here from Toadette. It's going to be causing some issues throughout the game. That's going to be weight room brought down on the warning track. Here's Waluigi. 2 outs, top of the second. Not a hit recorded this inning. Until now, there's one. Waluigi on base. Or Pepto-Abysmal back at the top of the lineup for the Liners. Again, it's the dangerous pre-charge. It's going to cause characters to errantly charge. And you kind of maybe want that with Yoshi's, but not particularly. You just gotta hope you can hit it. They can hit it over the infield, and you know the Yoshis have been struggling to do that all season. Nothing delivered here for the Liners, as Timberbacks are back up. Bottom of the lineup is Paratroopa. And that will be a single for him. Right back to the top. Bottom of the second. A very long first inning for the Timberbacks. Are they going to deliver another one? 2 hits already as Darkbones takes the plate. A little bit of flashy charging there. But Boney Stark is nowhere to be seen. A fly caught out there in left. Bowser Tax incoming once again. And he will add another 3 to the board with a deep ball to center. 7-0. Timberbacks. There they go. What a hit. And what a start for Arkansas. There's a drive from Drybones. Going to be caught in center. 2 outs. And that's a deep ball. Bowser Jr. with a home run to right. 8-0 Timberbacks. Just piling on more runs. And that should take Waluigi off the mound. Here comes K-Rool. And a quick out there. 4 runs in 2 consecutive innings as the Liners will take over at the plate once again. Blue Shy Guy followed by King K. Rool, followed by Jana. That's gonna be chipped up, brought down by Fire Bro. And Toadette, tired on the mound. And that's a drive from K. Rool. No longer scoreless, the Liners put up 1. K. Rool cuts the lead to 7. Not optimal for K. Rool here. You'd want to see more players on before him, but Blue Shy Guy unable to get on base means he's stuck to only get a solo homer here. Bowser taking over on the mound. Jana with a chip shot. That will make it through the gap and a base hit. Baby Daisy. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on the outside. Deep drive to the warning track. Gonna be caught for an out. 8-1 with 2 outs. Here's Boomerang Bro. Bowser throwing off a star pitch early. See if this means anything. No, it won't. He's not going to throw another. Boomerang Bro with a drive. And that'll be 2 on for the Liners. Muffin at the plate. And that's a drive picked up, shoveled to first. And no more hits will occur here. The Liners, down 7. Arkansas looking to pile on some more in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Pop-Tart. A deep ball to the left, going to be brought down by Muffin. No hit. Toadette, that's going to squeeze by Boomerang Bro. And there will be Arkansas's first hit of the inning. Red Paratroopa. Up to bat. Strike 1 down the middle. See, K. Rool's throwing him hard, throwing him fast, but not throwing him with a lot of variety. So it's been a lot of shots down the middle. As soon as you're ready for it, it's not going to be a hard pitch to know where it's coming. There's a star pitch. That one's going to be brought down in center field. 2 outs, 2 on. As Dark Bones takes the plate. And the Melbourne defense hold off the Timberbacks this inning. Been doing a pretty good job so far, and it looks like that's no longer the case. Here comes Toadette rounding 3rd. 1 run scores. It's a 9-1 ballgame. Bowser Tax looking looming here. Another 3 incoming? No, we get a Black Toad shot, but 1 will score. 10-1, Timberbacks. Bottom of the 3rd, and the 4th pitcher coming to the mound for the Liners. It's Pink Yoshi. Already blown through 3 pitchers in 3 innings, and there's a deep ball from Dry Bones to the pole. He's got it. 3 runs will score. Who needs Bowser Tax when you've got a Bones? (13-1). The Timberbacks taking a commanding game here. A real showcase at home, and a show of force in the league. That one will finally be brought in by Boomerang Bro. And they're giving up another 5 runs. The Liners find themselves back at the plate, staring down an even deeper hole. And a quick drive there will be swallowed up by Fire Bro. No hit. Waluigi. Incoming star hit. Errant ball. swerving to right field will put Waluigi on first. Pepto-Abysmal. Nothing. And a double play. Fire Bro, a drive up center. Gonna be taken care of by Jana. Pop-Tart back up to bat for the Timberbacks. 13-1. An incredibly high-scoring game for Arkansas tonight. Exactly what you want to see in front of your home crowd. It's gonna be brought down for out number 2 in left. Toadette. Again, this team really giving fans in Magnolia something to watch today. Well, that's going to be a quick third out, and the Timberbacks go their first inning without recording a run. 13-1 is your score in the top of the 5th. Blue Shy Guy up to bat for the Liners, staring at a 12-run hole, a monumental chasm to get out of. Counts 0-2 for Blue Shy Guy, and that'll be a ground out at first. King K. Rool with the only run for the Liners scored today, a solo home run to center. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And he's going to chip it up. That's going to get down in time. A base hit for the Lizard King. And there's a chip shot from the plate. A quick double play will pull the Liners back out to the field. Timberbacks not going lightly. Up 12 into the bottom of the 5th. Absolutely insane game so far. We're going to see if they put up any more. There's a drive. Even Red Koopa's going to get another hit. Or Red Paratroopa's going to get another hit. 3 for 3 tonight. Doc Lewis, a drive to right. That's going to make it over the head of Baby Daisy. And Red Para is going to make the run to third. Runners on corners at no outs for Dark Bones. Much like his bony brother, can he hit a home run too? No, he's going to slap to center and load the bases. Or guess who? It's the King of the Koopas. Bowser. Staring down a grand slam opportunity. Let's see if he takes it. He will not. That is a line drive to the left field wall. 1 run scores. Bases loaded for Dry Bones. Hit a home run earlier today for 3 RBI. And he's going to net a 4th and a 5th on a single. 16-1, Arkansas. And here it comes. The 5th pitcher for the Liners, Jana. 5 pitchers tonight for Melbourne. It's been disorganized here on the mound. And not a lot has happened. There's a quick double play, though. A good grab from Blue Shy Guy. As here comes Fire Bro. 1 on, 2 out. And that's a drive to left of center. A little bit of confusion with the ball there. A little bit of miscommunication between Muffin and Pink Yoshi, not used to playing outfield together. trying to figure out who's supposed to go for it, and the answer was nobody. And they're going to get that out at first on a ground ball. 16-1. The Liners in deep trouble in the 6th. Down by 15. Baby Daisy with a drive. Almost to the wall. It's going to be caught in foul territory. Out number 1. Good effort, though. Just not enough to make it over. Boomerang Bro. That's going to be picked up there. And a quick toss to first. Will lead to out number 2. Muffin. Staring down strike 1 outside. In the outside corner. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on that inside corner. Straight down the middle. Will be a hit. Ground ball hit. Quickly tossed to first. No base hit. Arkansas, 16-1 in the bottom of the 6th, looking to add more. What a game it has been for them. It is not always you get to see such a score in a game like this. This would also be 3 straight games won by the Rocket Division over the Jet Division today. So there's your interesting statistic, is that so far, every team, or again, if this ends the way we expect it to, we will have, the Rocket Division will have 3 wins over the Jet Division today, in resounding fashions. Arkansas, 16-1, as the Liners are staring down the barrel. It's their final half inning. Starting off with Hideous Creature. Bowser. Throwing that star pitch, getting a strike on a swing and a miss. And he's gonna take a K. Swing and a miss for 3.
Luigi.
And another star pitch coming out of Bowser here. Luigi, a drive up to left of center. Base hit. 1 out. 15 runs to go. Pepto-Bismol with a chip to shallow right. 2 runners on. Blue Shy Guy. A drive up the gap. Bases loaded. Here's K-Rool. K-Rool's gonna slap. Rotating around. RBI for the Lizard King. 14 more runs to go. Can they claw themselves out? 1 double play and it's over. Jan at the plate. And that's a drive up to right of center. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And a 2 RBI double for Jana will help cut the lead. 12 more to go to tie the game. And Bowser looking like he's about to step off. Here comes Bowser Jr. to take his place. There's a drive. 16-5. Slowly but surely, they're chipping away. RBI single for Baby Daisy. Runners on corners. Here's Boomerang Bro. Staring down. That changeup for strike 1. We've got a deep ball to left. No, it's not going to get down. But another run will score anyway. Last chance. Muffin. And that's going to be overshot. Toadette. Diving a little too far on that ball. 2 on, 2 out. Down by 10, it's Hideous Creature. And that will be the end of the game. 16-6, your final score. It looks a bit closer on paper than it actually was. This was a 16-1 game coming into the end of this. Arkansas walking away with another big win. 16-6. Big win right when they need it. Hollywood looking on, going to very much need to keep up with this pace. Every other team in their division netting a win today as we head to the Otani Bowl in just a few minutes. And what a match. Take a look at our box scores recorded by the game. Not a terrible performance for the Liners, at least in these statistics, but as we saw, they could only put 1 on the board until the very last inning of the game. Not the performance you want to see if you're the Liners today, especially if you're trying to compete for a playoff spot that's now gotten further out of reach. Now no longer have the don't have the tiebreaker over basically any team right now. It's gonna be a rough climb up. Well, that's a lie. They have a tiebreaker over Hollywood still, but it's still gonna be a rough climb up. Liners fall to 4-5. Timberbacks 6-3. Take you back to the studio as we get set up for the Otani Bowl. Wow, what a set of games we've had so far today. We've got one more left on the docket. A continuation of a series that was begun last year. The venerated Otani Bowl between the Kyoto Wyverns and the Hollywood Silver Stars. Now, the last time these two teams met up, again, they're two very similar teams in both the last 2 seasons. Last time they met up, we saw it go, I believe, 2-1 for Hollywood. Mind you, this was a Hollywood that was struggling at this point, or that would be struggling not long after. This game put Hollywood up 2-1, or up 2-1 at the time, where they would then proceed to lose 4 straight in honestly embarrassing fashion. Meanwhile, afterwards, Kyoto would struggle and not be able to make the playoffs. A little bit of a rough set for both teams after the Otani Bowl last season. Let's see what happens this time around. Hollywood coming in with a win from last season, a 2-1 victory. We'll see if that continues. All right. Ugh. The Wyverns taking the trip out to the city of the silver screen as they take on the Hollywood Silver Stars in the Otani Bowl. Welcome, everyone, to the greatest show on earth, baseball. Welcome to the city of the silver screen. It's the Hollywood Silver Stars take on the Kyoto Wyverns in the second ever Ohtani Bowl. I'm your host, Jana. And we've got an exciting game for you today. Both of these teams at the top of their division. And a win here sets the conference lead, and a 2-run homer will start us off. Red Toad with a ball deep to right. And there's a deep ball from Hammer Bro. That's going to be a third. 3-0 our start for Kyoto. On fire to lead us off tonight. Blue Madge. Not an out recorded and 3 runs scored. Not a great start for Hollywood here. Especially at home. That one's going to be taken care of by Horse out there in left. And a base hit for Dixie. Leading into Kiryu Kazuma. 1 runner on, 1 out. Up by 3 already. An interesting start to the game. And that won't be a double play. They're gonna make it. 2 runners on, here's Baby DK. Bases loaded now. Here's Red Yoshi. Hollywood struggling to keep the Kyoto Wyverns at bay early on. There's a line drive. Star hit to left. And 4-0 Wyverns. Here's Super Mario. Bottom of the lineup already. Chip shot up. And 1 run scores. A second on the way. 6-0. Kyoto with a strong show of force already. And pushing Diddy off the mound in the first inning. And they're going to catch Mario there on second. 2 outs. Runners on corners. Red Toad. It's been a long first inning for Hollywood. Starting off down 6 and down a pitcher. And that's going to be a throw. They're going to get Red Yoshi at home. A little bit of an... What? Huh? That's not what happened, but okay. Cool replay, I guess. I don't know what it was replaying. That's weird, I've never seen the game do that before. It's a chip from Blue Dry Bones. A base hit for the Silver Stars as they start down 6. Not a favorable position to be playing from. And there's a drive from Diddy. 2 runners on. Here comes DK. DK with the deep ball. Up and over and gone. 3-run score for the Silver Stars, cutting the lead in half. And that's what you want to see if you're looking at the Silver Stars right now. Just DK going out there hitting some runs. It's what he needs to do. It's what he's been kind of struggling to do sometimes throughout the season. Especially, oddly enough, at home. But, quick 3 out of the gate. Cut the lead in half. Horse with a drive up the middle. The Otani Bowl already starting off way more exciting than last season. And Monty going for a showing bunt here. Gonna pull back for strike 1. And looking at charge instead. Swing and a miss for 2. Trying all types of different hits here. That one's gonna be slapped to right. And a base hit for the Mole. Incoming ground critter. Here for the Silver Stars. That's going to be a bad contact hit and a quick double play. Steve Harvey. That one will be swallowed up and will take us to the top of the second. Kyoto up 3 here. 6-3 is your score from Hollywood. And we're already back to Hammer Bro. Could be looking for a second home run tonight. Already hit 1. Outside corner there. And that'll be swallowed up by Brown Critter. That is a drive to left, foul by about 20 feet. Don't know if it ever made it over that baseline. And a standing double for Blue Madge with a solid hit. Here's Dixie. That one's going to escape Funky there. And runners on corners for Kiryu Kazuma. 1 out, so kind of a dangerous situation for a double play to occur. But that won't. Blue Madge electing to sit there on third. We've got bases loaded for Baby DK. Star pitch coming in from DK. It's gonna be slapped, going nowhere. But one will score. 7-3. Good item use there. Red Yoshi, bases loaded. And another item coming in. They're going to throw to third and get 1 out recorded, but another run will score. 8-3. That's going to be chipped up. And Baby DK making a run home. To get there in time? No, he can! That's still in time? 9-3. Another close play at the plate. And they're gonna get him. 9-3 as we head to the bottom of the second. Kyoto up by 6 once again. Not a great opening here for Hollywood. Green Dry Bones at the plate. Deep ball here. Incoming train. That's going to eat it up. Solo home run for Green Drybones. Cut the lead to 5. And Dixie stepping off the mound for Mario. Funky with a slap that will be swallowed up by second baseman Blue Madge. On the Wyverns. Score is 9-4. Hollywood down by 5. And that's going to be a second hit taken by the middle infield pair. Fastball coming in from Mario. That's solid strike on the inside. And that one will be swallowed up. A solo home run and a quick 3. Hollywood down 5 into the 3rd. Kyoto sitting comfortably. 9-4. It's going to be a question of pitching depth this game. For probably both teams at this rate. That gets down! The train coming in just in time to knock off Monty. And DK also not long for the mound. Deep ball here from Hammer Bro. And that will be brought down. Big jump there. No score. Blue Madge at the plate, DK tired on the mound. And it looks like this is probably going to be his last appearance. Runner advances to 3rd. And DK stepping off. Handing the glove to Green Drybones. First time pitching so far this season. And nets a first out on their first pitch thrown. Nine to 4 as we get to the bottom of the 3rd. Kyoto up commandingly. Hollywood in the hole. But no pre-charge on the mound, so could be a different story pretty soon. We know the Hollywood team is good at getting hot. Be a quick out there as DK is unable to get some elevation on that ball. And that will be another ground out, this time down the 3rd baseline. Monty Mole, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Staring down strike 1 on a changeup down the middle. Chip shot up and over for a base hit. Ground critter. Looking for something. Here's a heater from Mario. Deep ball. That's probably going to be brought down. Yes, it will. 3 outs. No runs scored. 9 to 4 as we head to the top of the 4th. Kyoto in a commanding position. Kiryu, Baby DK, and Red Yoshi up to the plate this inning. GDB pitching on the mound for the first time this season. 3 pitches thrown so far and 2 outs recorded from those. An unsuccessful first stint. And there's a 3rd. That's going to be chipped up the gap. And knocked over by that green shell is Monty. Red Yoshi on first. Super Mario, a deep ball. That could be over the wall. It is! Super Mario with a 2-run homer to center. Puts Kyoto up 7.
Here, I can commentate, and you can
go the Wyverns.
Norkydorf, because it's your game. Who won Arkansas? Okay, good talk. So Kyoto in the Otani Bowl with a commanding lead, showing they're not as defined by the schedule as I think maybe people thought. Blue Pianta and Red Toad now taking base for Hammer Bro, the star of this team. 2 outs, but he sends it deep down center field. Will they get there in time? They're up. It's caught for the 3rd out. We're halfway through this game, 11-4. By the way, Jana, please let me know if my microphone sounds okay. I'm on my phone right now because I feel like it. It is lagging heavily. But we've got Steve Harvey into a Dry Bones and Funky to start the bottom of the 4th for the Hollywood Silver Stars. They've got a couple runs on the board. We'll see if the offense can start that engine. It's going to be a deep drive into center field, caught by Baby DK. Green Dry Bones takes the plate. He'll watch strike 1 on the outside. Just a little bit of curveball from Mario. That's deep into center field. Up against the warning track against the wall. Will the train make it in time? No, they won't. Baby DK from behind the train makes the 2nd catch. And now Funky with his branded board. Baby DK tries to get there in time. Will pick up, but gets hit by the train twice. Funky will take first and stay there. Blue Dry Bones now up to bat. Or Blurple, judging by the shell. Star pitch comes out for strike 2. Blue Dry Bones elects to slap here. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Diddy Kong charges for strike 1. He's had some pretty Diddy Kong's had a pretty interesting season in all 3 conferences so far. Hollywood, he's had a pretty decent season, and of course he's got the special drip. He'll load the bases here. And yep, that's going to be the man himself, Donkey Kong, up to the plate with bases loaded. Star hit from Donkey Kong. That'll stay fair. But Donkey Kong can't get there in time. Unfortunate lack of speed as it's basically caught at third but stays fair. And nobody will score there despite runners on all bases. This is the kind of thing you've seen from the Hollywood Silver Stars in the regular season before, where they look really good but just can't get out of sticky situations. Bad return on investment from runners in scoring position. Still looking to keep the lead from Kyoto. They've got 2 on for Kiryu. I believe this is King Boo, I want to say. I can't remember what the team makeup is. It'll be a double play. Blue Madge reaches third for Baby DK. Strike 1. And slapped into left field. An RBI will score. Mike Trout takes a double. Steve Harvey will be on the mound now. Looks like all of the pitching depth of the Hollywood team has long been gone. Utter free fall for the defense. That looks to be caught. It'll be buddy bobbled just to make sure. Hollywood gets out with only 1 run, but that 6-run rally in the top of the first was the beginning of the end from the beginning for the Silver Stars. We'll see if they can get past it. Plenty of time to do so still. Horse takes first. You know, looking at these teams, right? Like, Kyoto's never scored this much in a single game this season. They're looking like their old volatile selves at, honestly, the perfect time for them. There were talks, the jokes about the schedule this season favoring Kyoto. But if they pull out this win, they're almost guaranteed to win the conference. They've got a pretty decent coast schedule to finish out the season. Meanwhile, Hollywood trying to fight to stay alive. 6-3 Coyotes and a 6-3 Timberbacks will be ahead of Hollywood in the division and in the wild card race. And since Kampala has the tiebreaker over Hollywood, Hollywood would fall from basically being second in the conference to being 5th and not currently having a wild card spot. As I live and breathe, though, we do have another line drive out to center left field. Let's watch the replay here. Baby DK able to bobble it correctly, but it doesn't matter because another RBI sent home. And the lead down to 6. Still a chasm ahead for the Silver Stars. Green Drybones hopes to try and capitalize on the rally they're having. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Mario throws to first to try and get the runner out. Will not succeed. Good slap hit from Green Drybones there. Runners on first and second for, I believe, Funky. Had a bad at-bat earlier. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bad contact. And it's a double play to end the inning. A crooked inning for the Silver Stars in their favor. 2 innings remain, and they're down by 6. Mario up to bat first for the Wyverns. At the very back of this lineup, Mario has not had a ton of play time, not had a ton of success, but he can sometimes get on base for Piantas and Toads and Hammer Bros. That will not be the case this go around. Blue Pianta takes the plate, slapped into center field, barely gets down in time, and the bunt Pianta takes first. Red Toad, the catcher for the Wyverns. A lot of Toads at catcher this season. The Wyverns are no exception. Takes strike 2, a mild changeup on the outside from the me. And that's well hit into center field as well. Roughly the same spot. 2 on for Hammer Bro. Another chance to put the nail in the coffin for the Wyverns. Charging. Gone into center left field. Both of them hit the train. And that's a 3-run homer for Hammer Bro. Have yourself a night. Or a medium afternoon. Gone over the left center wall. It's a 15-6 ball game. The Wyverns have all but won it. Magic Koopa not even trying. He'll hit it straight into Peanut Butter. You know, it's funny. The DC Blossoms, a very similar team. The Brown Critter, TZ insists upon it being called Shitter, even though Brown Critter usually has a really good performance on the Blossoms. And then we call the Silver Stars Brown Critter Peanut Butter, despite the fact that he is, in fact, the shitter. Wyverns leave with 3 there. You got the best part of your lineup here. The top of the lineup for the Silver Stars to try and start something again. Chipped it right over the infield. And 2 on for Donkey Kong with 1 chem. Great opportunity for them to cut the lead to 2/3 of what it was before. And that's a deep ball to center right. Train not there in time. But it's too high. 3-run homer for Donkey Kong. I'm sailing away. And so is that baseball. It's a 15-9 ball game. The Silver Stars are not out of it yet. Mario will leave the mound for Blue Magic Koopa, so that's the rest of their pitching depth. If you can continue that strong offense, Blue Magic Koopa could be off the mound in time to matter. And I mean, he will be on the mound in time to matter, as Mario is now a little bit of a weak point at second base. We'll see if that comes into play, but for now, Horse, who's had a decent day today, will take first for Monty Mole. Montgomery Moonball Mole Rat in his spray paint silver look. He'll also take the base. And Brown Critter. Ooh, I hadn't really had a chance to look at the uniform for Brown Critter. This is a really cool shirt. That'll be an out. Won't affect Hammer Bro with the POW there. Runners will stay on first and second, and Steve Harvey looking to bunt on 1 out. Ball 1. Showing bunt again. That bunt will be good. Will advance runners to second and third for Funky. Sorry, for Green Dry Bones. Funky's up next. Well hit from Green Dry Bones. That's another RBI. It's a 5-run ball game. Both teams in double digits. You have to wonder, with Kyoto not really pulling out the big guns offensively, were they trying to play down to their opponents? And could that have gotten them a better record if they didn't play down to the opponents they lost to? Funky Kong, deep right field. They jump for it. That'll be 3rd out. The train just not in time. But they'll have the top of their lineup in the bottom of the 7th. Right now, the focus for the Silver Stars needs to be stopping this absolutely dominant Kyoto offense tonight. Luckily for them, the Wyverns in a wacky part of their lineup, it's Kiryu, Baby DK, and Red Yoshi. Watches Steve Harvey on the mound. A star pitch comes out straight down middle for strike 1. That'll be out number 1. Hit straight to Brown Critter. He's been electric at shortstop. But that one gets over him. Baby DK takes base. Red Yoshi, a.k.a. Master Roshi, with 1 out. If you're the Silver Stars, you want a double play right now. And that's exactly what you'll get. The bottom of the 7th, it's crunch time for the Silver Stars here in beautiful Hollywood, California. The sweat is on your skin. You can see it in the outfielders as they take the field one last time. The Wyverns wiping the sweat from their brow. Mario panting a little bit at second base. Blue Dry Bones charges, but it's a low drive into center field. He'll take first base. Probably one of the better outcomes you could see there from a charge like that off of a weird overhand hit. Diddy Kong with bad contact. That's a double play. Nobody will be on for Donkey Kong. 1 out away from victory for the Wyverns. And it'll be 1 out away from a 1-1 record in the Otani Bowl, as I believe Hollywood took it the first time. That's a total weight room moment. That is your ball game. Kyoto wins it 15-10 in an absolute slugfest here on Yoshi Park Day. Guys, thank you for watching Platinum Entertainment. I've been Lyra. And Jana has also been here and hosting. Everyone give your warmest love to Jana. Thank you and good night.
Oh shit, the game ended. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week as we head towards the trade deadline. Stick around. The end of the season's coming up soon. All-Star break coming up soon. Plenty more baseball to go. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your night. We will see you next time.